Hello friends. Hello friends. Is the voice audible now? Is the voice audible now? Kindly type in yes or no. Yes or no. So we'll begin from the start. Begin from the start. Okay. 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 So friends, the first let me repeat. So what I was saying is, do not focus on the language which I might not be speaking Hindi. Focus rather on the content which I have brought through previously. Voice, it's not clear. It's not clear. So friends, the first let me repeat. So what I was saying is, do not focus on the language which I might not be speaking. Just. Which I have brought through previously voice. It's not clear. It's not clear. Hello friends, is it better now? Hello, just a moment. Hello friends, is it audible now? Sorry for the inconvenience caused. So let's begin the session now. So friends, before proceeding ahead, again, I would like to emphasize the fact that, see, I might not be speaking Hindi language, but the idea is do not focus on my language, rather focus on the content that I am providing, because I have done quite a thorough research on the previous year question papers of HPAS and have come up with the relevant question that might be asked in the upcoming examination. So friends, let's begin with the session now. So the first question of the day is, the sixth and the eighth 5-year plan covered the period 1980 to 85 and 1992 to 97 respectively. So the seventh 5-year plan covered the period, and the options given are A 1987 to 1992, 1986 to 91, 1985 to 90, D 1988 to 94. So friends, I would like to advocate that you kindly participate in the session. So if you are able to participate, then even if you do not get the answer right, you will take learning from that particular question, and you will eventually get it right in the original examination. So friends, the answer to this particular question is option C, that is 1985 to 1990. So see, the first 5-year plan which started from 1951 to 56, then second 56 to 61, third was 61 to 66. From 66 to 69, there were no 5-year plan. It is also known as a plan holiday period. Yeah, Dhruv Kumar, you are right, exactly. So for 66 to 69 was plan holiday. Then we have 69 to 74, fourth 5-year plan. 74 to 79 was fifth 5-year plan. Then 80 to 85 was sixth, 85 to 90 was seventh, and 92 to 97 was eighth. So friends, again, the first plan holiday was from 66 to 69. The second plan holiday was from 1990 to 92. Hence, I brought up this particular question that you remember the important 5-year plans and the period or the time period associated with it. I hope that is very much clear. Now let's move on to the next question. During which 5-year plan was the emergency clamped and new elections took place and the Janata Party was elected? So friends, kindly participate. That is the key here. So was it the third, fourth, fifth and sixth? So friends, answer to this particular question is fifth 5-year plan. See, just now I told you that fifth 5-year plan which range from Dhruv Kumar B exactly fourth. That is not the right answer. Prithviraj, similarly, the answer to this particular question is C. That is, yeah, Sakshi, that's good that you all are participating. This is a good question. So Rajput, yeah, that is the right answer. Option C. That is 74 to 79 was the period of fifth 5-year plan, and it was eventually terminated when once the Janata Party was elected in 1978, and then they came up with the rolling plan. I think we have discussed the rolling plan in our previous session, where the plan will be for one particular year, and based on the assessment done of that particular year, the new plan would be formulated for the upcoming year. So friends, the emergency which was from 1975 to 78 was during the fifth 5-year plan. Can you tell me who was the prime minister during the Janata Party government, Janata Party regime? So it was Morarji Desai, friends. So now let us move on to the third question. So consider the following statement regarding Indian planning. Yes, Jalaj, you are right. So the first statement says the second 5-year plan emphasized on the establishment of heavy industries. The third 5-year plan introduced the concept of exactly, Prithviraj Chauhan, you are right. Morarji Desai was the prime minister during the Janata Party regime. So now let us move on to the third question and discuss the idea. So consider the following statement. That is, the second 5-year plan emphasized on the establishment of heavy industries. The third 5-year plan introduced the concept of import substitution as a strategy for industrialization. So friends, kindly go through the options and type in your responses. So the participation is the key. I would again like to emphasize. Aspirant has stated it as 3C. Okay, Rajput has stated it as 3C. Manu as C. Okay, I would also advocate others to participate. Mansi Kumar, Prithviraj Chauhan, that is good. That everyone, I am getting a mixed response. C. So friends, the answer to this particular question is option A. That is, the second 5-year plan emphasized on the establishment of heavy industries, and this second statement is quite a tricky statement because it was during the first 7 5-year plans. The entire till the conclusion of 7th 5-year plan, the import substitution was a strategy which started during the second 5-year plan. So friends, only option A is the right answer. That is India's 5-year plan, second 5-year plan, which set the India on the path of industrialization, had a major objective behind coming up with the import substitution and making the domestic industry stronger. So friends, that was the right statement, and the India's third 5-year plan emphasized on long-term development. See, because in the second 5-year plan, India was caught up with many agricultural issues, so it focused on long-term development, reviving agricultural and other rural development aspect. So friends, now let's move on to the next question. Thank you, Jalaj. These questions are all for you to participate and learn. So now the fourth question, friends. Who among the following recommends the MSP and issue prices for paddy and wheat? The options are, thank you, Dhruv. Options are Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. Option B is NABARD. Option C is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Option D is Niti Aayog. So friends, what exactly is the right answer over here? The answer to this particular question, yeah, I can see Manu has stated it as A. That is good response, Manu. Any other responses? Friends, the answer to that particular question is Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. Everyone, Jalaj is right, Dhruv Kumar is right. Everyone is right here. The answer is unanimous. The responses. So Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices recommends the MSP for paddy and wheat. So currently it was established in the year 1965, in the month of Jan. It falls under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Funds. So the intention behind coming up with MSP is to support the farmers during the tough times, and which also helped in raising the productivity and overall grain production in line with the emerging demand patterns in the country. So currently MSP is for 23 crops. You can go through the details. So there is exactly, Jalaj, you are well informed with the idea. So friends, now let us move on to the next question. Which of the following committee is not related to poverty estimation? And the options given are Alag Committee, Balwant Rai Mehta Committee, Rangarajan Committee, Lagdawala Committee. So friends, kindly participate and let me know what exactly is your answer. So which of the following committee is not related to poverty estimation? Alag Committee, Balwant Rai Mehta Committee, Rangarajan Committee and Lagdawala Committee. Friends, the answer to this particular question, I can see that Prithviraj Chauhan has stated it as A. Yeah, that's good. Mahendra Singh has stated it as B. Jalaj has stated it as B. Dhruv Kumar has stated it as B. The right answer, friends, here in this particular question is B. So, Balwant Rai Mehta Committee is related to the Panchayati Raj institution, friends. This is very important. And the important committees that are related or pertinent to poverty estimation is beginning from the Alag Committee in 1979, then came the Lakdawala Committee. Then these two committees are very important, friends. One is Tendulkar Committee in 2009 and the Rangarajan Committee. So now let us move on to the next question. So category of unemployment arising from the mismatch between the jobs available in the market and the skills of the available workers in the market. Which type of unemployment is being discussed here? So friends, the options given are cyclical, frictional, structural and disguised unemployment. The answer to this particular question is structural unemployment. That is option C, friends. So what exactly is a Prithviraj Chauhan has stated it as B, Dhruv Kumar has stated it as C, Mahendra Singh has stated it as 6. Yeah, that's not clearly visible, Mahendra. So the answer to that particular question, friends, here is that is structural unemployment. We have witnessed that structural unemployment. It is a category of unemployment. Structural unemployment and frictional unemployment are the kind of unemployment that the economy always goes through. So that is this is an unemployment where there is a mismatch between the jobs available and the skills of the available workers in the market. For example, prior to LPG reforms, there were accountants who used to maintain all the records in log books. Now but with the post LPG reforms, there was an introduction of computer era and all the books were now replaced with the digital records. So this was the structural change in the economy. So anyone who was good at computing or had a computer knowledge was able to get that job. All the people who were good at maintaining logs did not have the adequate skills with respect to maintaining the data when it comes to digital on a digital platform. Hence you can see that there is a mismatch between the jobs available and the skill set of the worker. So that is just one example which highlights the structural unemployment the economy always goes through because of the changes in the methods of production. Yeah, Mahendra Singh, you are right now. So friends, let us move on to the seventh question now. Which of the below statements are correct with reference to the status of agriculture at the time of post-independence India? The options given are the statements. Look at the statement. The low productivity of agricultural sector forced India to import food from the United States of America under the PL 480 schemes, friends. And the second statement goes on to read that the intermediaries, that is jamindars, jagirdars, etc., collected rent from actual tillers of the soil and contributed, is the keyword here, contributed only towards the improvement of the farm but not the farmers. So friends, what do you think is the right answer here? Kindly participate. I am waiting for the responses. And the answer to this particular question, my friends, is only option 1. That is the question here asked is which of the following, sorry, are not correct. Kindly read the question very carefully and you will get to know that statement 2 is not right. It is wrong and statement 1 is correct. Hence, the option is 7B. Prithviraj Chauhan, you are right. Mahendra Singh, that's good that you are participating. I would like others also to participate. So kindly focus on the keywords that which of the following are not correct. This is a tricky question. So friends, the intermediaries merely collected rent from the actual tillers of the soil without contributing towards the improvement on the farm. And this is a right scheme where India was facing an agricultural distress. Then India imported food grains under the scheme PL 480 from the United States of America, where there were very poor quality of food grains that were imported under that scheme. Now let us move on to the next question. consider the following statement related to the Green Revolution. So, increasing agricultural production by incorporating modern tools and techniques was one of the objective behind the Green Revolution. And new high-yielding varieties of wheat were developed by Professor Norman Borlaug and were adopted by a number of countries. So, friends, read the question once again and type in your responses. So, what do you think is the right answer here? The answer to this particular question, my friends, is option C. That is increasing agricultural production. That is also right, as well as the second statement, that is new high-yielding varieties of wheat were developed by Professor Norman Borlaug. Prithviraj, you are right. Mahinder Singh, you are right. That's good that Meena, you are participating in this session. We'll get to see the objectives of the Green Revolution are increasing the agricultural productivity, aiding the small and marginal farmer, implement to implement the usage of modern technology and techniques in farming, achieve self-sufficiency in the production of food crops, introduce high-yielding variety seeds, fertilizer and irrigation projects to globalize the agricultural world. So, friends, the father of Green Revolution across the globe is Norman Ernst Borlaug. And if I were to ask you who is known as the father of Green Revolution within India, then it is M.S. Swaminathan. So, friends, remember these two personalities. One is Norman Borlaug, who is the father of Green Revolution across the globe. Then, father of Green Revolution within India is M.S. Swaminathan. Now, let us come to the ninth question, which is which one of the following statement appropriately describes the term fiscal stimulus? So, go through the options very carefully. Exactly, Mahinder Singh, you are right. M.S. Swaminathan. So now let us focus on the ninth question. So this option is reads that it is right. You are Mina, you are as right as well. So option A of the fiscal stimulus question 9 says that it is a massive investment by the government in manufacturing sector to ensure the supply of goods to meet the demand surge caused by the rapid economic growth. Second option is it is an intense affirmative action of the government to boost economic activity in the country. It is government's intensive action on financial institution to ensure disbursement of loan to agriculture and allied sector to promote greater food production and contain food inflation. And it is an extreme affirmative action by the government to pursue its policy of financial inclusion, friends. So what exactly is the right answer to this particular question, ninth? That's good, Prithviraj, you are participating. I would also like others to participate in this session. And Mahinder Singh has stated it as well as C. Let me wait for a few more responses, then we'll discuss the answer. So friends, the answer to this particular question is option B. That is it is an intense affirmative action of the government to boost economic activity in the country. So we'll discuss. See, fiscal. The word wherever the word fisc is mentioned, it is relating to government. You can remember that. And where the stimulus means reviving or reinvigorating, it means to energize that thing. So with the government through its fiscal policy wants to revive the economy. So government can either decrease the taxes, which will lead to higher income within the hands of the people. That is higher disposable income within the hands of people, then they will spend, then this will create a demand, then the economy will be revived. And apart from that, the government can increase its expenditure on various programs and create the demand within the economy. Amit Thakur, you are right, that is option B. So creating demand within the economy. So the it is clearly mentioned that the economic stimulus is based on an analogy. If you have studied this in your biology classes during the childhood, then it is that the stimulus and the response. The government through its policies is creating a stimuli, and the other parts players within the entire economy will also get towards reviving that particular recession. See, it is majorly this type of policy, economic fiscal stimulus is majorly used during the times of recession or slowdown within the economy. So during those times, the government resorts to fiscal stimulus to elicit a response from the other players within the market and create a strong demand and place the economy back on the track. So economic stimulus is commonly employed during times of recession, friends. So now let us move on to the last question of the day. That is, Which of the fall in India, which of the following have the highest share in the disbursement of credit to agriculture and allied activities? The options are commercial banks, cooperative banks, regional rural banks, and microfinance institutions. So, friends, take your time and try to answer this particular question. Okay, 10D, I can see that Mahinder Singh has stated it as 10D. Prithviraj has stated it as 10C. C, option C, regional rural banks. This is a tricky question, friends. Yeah, that's good that you are participating. I would like to now tell you the answer, that the answer is option A. So it is the commercial banks which allowed the highest share of disbursement. Samchok, you are right. Meena Devi, answer is commercial banks. That is option A. So if you look at the PSL, priority sector lending, then commercial banks, Amit Thakur, you are right as well. So within the priority sector lending, 40% of the bank's credit goes to the PSL, and within that 18% goes to agriculture. Within that, with 18% goes to agriculture. And see, if you look at the absolute value of the money being lent to agriculture and allied sector, it is the commercial bank which have the highest share within that particular part. So friends, that's all we have in this particular question. I hope you enjoyed the session. For more such interesting videos, please subscribe to our channel, and you can access this particular PDF through our Telegram channel. You can also join the Telegram channel, for which the link is mentioned below in the Telegram YouTube channel. So friends, that's all we have in this particular session. Thank you. Thank you, Mahinder Singh. So friends,